Hey guys, Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana with our preview of the PWCC monthly premiere auction. So this is for the month of March. It ends on, by my calculations, I think March 19th. The evening of March 19th is when extended bidding begins. I'm filming this. There are 9 days remaining, so I'm filming it on March 10th. It'll probably be released on March 11th or March 12th, something like that. Buckle up. This is going to be a long one. You're going to want to stay tuned to the end because right now we're looking at them sorted from most valuable to least valuable as far as the bidding is to this point. But you guys know all too well, especially on whales like these, grails like we're about to look at, and there's 161 of them on these types of cards. All the action happens right towards the end when people jump in to qualify for extended bidding. And that's when things really get cooking. So the order that you see now isn't going to be super relevant. It won't stay the same 9 days from now when this thing finally ends. If you have any questions about the PWCC Premier Monthly Auction, go onto the website, pwccmarketplace.com, go to Monthly Premier and click About, and it'll explain everything, how it works, who can get in, all that stuff. You just need to be approved. It doesn't cost you any money to qualify. There's no membership or anything like that. If you see one of these grails and you've got the deep pockets to go chase it, man, jump in and go for it. So without any further ado, let me get you cranking. 161 cards. And again, I always have to apologize. I can't talk about every single card. If I did, it would be a 10-hour video. Every single one of these cards would be a foundational piece in my collection and many of your collections. All of these cards are special. So let's just get going. And just please keep that in mind. If I scroll past a card and it happens to be yours, it doesn't mean I don't think it's relevant. I just have to pick and choose which ones I can talk about. So first row is truly Murderer's Row. This is like Ruth, Gehrig, and Mantle, or what was it? Ruth, Gehrig, and yeah, I don't know. Ruth, Gehrig, and somebody, I can't remember. But or DiMaggio, Mantle, and Maris, I don't know. Murderer's Row, whatever that was. I'm not a baseball guy, but this is your big three. So this is LeBron, Wade, and Bosh. But it's Jordan, Jordan, and Jordan, as it should be. The GOAT, the greatest of all time, and three absolutely epic cards. You've got your typical PSA 10 86 Fleer. Let's take a look at that card. This is the last 3 months. There's 319. Everybody knows that by now. This card's averaged right at 300,000 in sales over the past 3 months. You know, it's gone as low as 240 and it's gone as high as 360. There are some anomalies here and there. Some low, some high. Of all the cards in the hobby, this is the number one card where you can say buy the card, not the grade, and not all PSA 10s are the same. Both of those cliches apply perfectly to this card. Next card is the Exquisite Collection Limited Logos. I don't know how much I need to talk about this for those of you who aren't familiar. Limited Logos is one of the biggest inserts in the first premier annual year of Exquisite Collection. This is numbered to 75. It's BGS 9.5. It's Pop 28. Card Ladder has 343 as the predicted value on this card. If you look at the last 2 years, man, wouldn't it be nice to have that rickety old rusty Cajun time machine and go back in time? If I could get this card for $56,000 in 2020, good Lord. 336 was the last sale just 3 or 4 months ago. I gotta believe this card's gonna push $400,000. There's just not that many of them out there. I don't know what to say. I mean, the patch is ridiculous on this card. You know, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different layers, 3 colors, but 7 different layers. It's got a perfect autograph. I don't even know what else to say about it. I think that's going to push 400. I think that's going to push 300 because it's a good looking tin. It's not the super old label. Next in line, and this is a card that me and some of the higher end Jordan collectors that I often chat with were in a little bit of disagreement on as far as what it's going to sell for. For those of you not familiar, this is a Pop 3 card. It's the Playmakers Theater in PSA 10 condition. Ridiculously impossible pack pulled card. The hobby is split on whether it's the greatest thing since sliced bread or whether it's a ho-hum, not that really impressive. Different people have different opinions on it. It's from Fleer Tradition in 1998. This is the Playmakers Theater Jordan, and it's in PSA 10 condition. As you can see in the last, let's look at 2 years. It's sold one time, 182,000, about 13 months ago, it looks like. So it went for 182 there. Card Ladder thinks 224. Honest to God, y'all, I think it's going to push 350, 400. Again, maybe we'll go back and look back on this video and I'll look like an idiot. But this is a Pop 3 of maybe certainly a top 6, 7, 8 Jordan insert or parallel of all time, in my opinion. PMG Red, PMG Green, Ultrastars, Playmakers Theater. I'm not going to go down the Jordan top 10 list because it varies and different people have differing opinions, but that is an absolute whale, an absolute monster. You do not see it very often. And again, I'm going to start cooking a little bit here. So triple auto, Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, humongous numbered to 5 parallel of LaMelo balls. Already at 160. Remember, guys, these numbers that you see on the screen do not include the buyer's premium. So this 160 is really closer to 190. This 180 on the Jordan PSA 10 is really closer to 220, 215, something like that. So those cards are already cooking. The Playmakers Theater is already over 200,000 with buyer's premium. So I can tell you right now that card's gonna eclipse the card ladder predicted value. No offense to them, it's kind of hard to predict the value on a card like that when you don't see it for every 13 months, if that often. Next, we got a Kobe Bryant limited logos, just like the Jordan 03 limited logos. This is the Kobe Bryant, only it's in BGS 9 condition, and only it's not Jordan. We got a LeBron Ultimate Collection. Did I pull this bad boy up? I did. Okay, so this card has found a home, right? It's found a floor. This is a steady here. I do want to look at all time because I want to see the highest this has ever gone. So this card, the highest it's ever gone is 307. If we look at the last 2 years, yep. So this card's pretty steady, average of about 275, 280. Right now, it's at about 135,000, 132,000, something like that with the buyer's premium. So that's a card to keep an eye on. It is graded a perfect 10. They didn't get the autograph graded. That's just the card, or at least that's my understanding. A Giannis patch, rookie auto, numbered to almost nothing, numbered to 25, really cool patch. The horizontal Ultimate Collection, LeBron, as has been the trend lately when we look at these monster autograph cards and RPAs especially, you'll see they'll not grade the card numerically, but they will ask to get the autograph graded. So that is a trend that is sweeping the hobby. I talk about it almost every video I do now when we look at PWCC auctions. Here's one that I do have pulled up. This is the Kobe 9.5. Huge subs here, right? So 0.5 away from a 10. It is a chrome. It is the refractor. There is absolutely no greening. The centering looks absolutely impeccable. And it's got your NBA sticker, your Mike Baker sticker on there, gold. So, I mean, the hobby's split on whether that sticker means anything. The evidence has indicated that it does. This card I wanted to show you, somebody bought this for $250. The card has recently, in the last year, settled in down here somewhere between, 50,000, 40,000, and, maybe 87,000. It'll be interesting to see where this one goes. Card Ladder thinks it's worth about 80. Well, unfortunately, the card is already at $115,000. So I think 80 is probably in the rearview mirror. What do you think? Again, Card Ladder didn't predict with these subs, and they didn't predict with that gold sticker. This is a huge Kobe card, right, for any Kobe collector. If you want a card that's not really that crazy rare, which the Kobe Refractor is not crazy rare, but you want one of the most unique versions of that, this is the card for you. We got another 03 Exquisite Collection patches, Jordan. We got the Marant True RPA BGS 9. The fact that this card, honestly, is 90,000 compared to this Kobe card right here at the same price, that this is just, to me, and again, I think Morant's a brilliant young player with a great deal of upside and potential, and it's really fun, and I get the allure of investing in modern players because you get to grow with them and experience in it, and they're your guy, and you get to watch the values, and people are looking for the quick flips because things happen every day where their values can go up, whereas Kobe's done, his value is going to go up, based on demand and not actual performance. I get all that. But my God, there is no way this card belongs on the same row with these two cards. That's just my opinion. And again, that's somebody who's a really big fan and a defender of Morant in his historical, where his historical significance could be when all of it's said and done. You see glimpses of absolute greatness in him. He reminds me a lot of Allen Iverson, a little more athletic vertically. and a little better distributor. So we got a Kobe Refractor 10. So here we'll get a first-hand look at what's worth more, a high sub BGS 9.5 with an NBA sticker, or another card with almost no greening that I see. It looks just as good. The centering looks just as good. PSA 10, right? So let's go find this Kobe card up here. Let's go check it out. So the BGS 9.5, we know it's going to go for more than that. PSA 10, they've got it 225. Okay, the last one sold only 3 months ago for 228. So that begs the question: is the BGS 9.5 with the NBA sticker going to get near that 225 type number that this PSA 10 has historically sold for, or at least in recent past? I don't know. That's something to keep an eye on. We'll talk about it. I'm going to do a recap of every single one of these 161 cards when this auction ends. It's going to be like a 50-hour video. So those of you who think I talk too long, don't even click the thumbnail. For those of you who can't get enough of talking about PWCC Weekly and Premier, especially Premier auctions, and can never get enough of talking about big cards, you're definitely going to want to check out the Premier. I'm going to do it on day 10 from now, right? So I'm going to do it the very morning after this PWCC Premier ends. Another one to keep an eye on is this SGC 10. Again, really good looking card, really good looking centering. It's got a PWCC A sticker, which is top 30%. This will be a good card to compare here. The PSA 10 has recently been kind of stagnant at 300,000, give or take 20,000 one way or the other, or give and take 50,000 one way or the other. It's really hard to tag those. This is not the SGC Pristine, right? That's what the Pristine looks like with the weird label, and it's pristine. No, this is the regular SGC 10. So it looks like this is worth a little bit less than the PSA 10. So let's see where these end up. Who wins, the sticker SGC 10 or the original PSA 10 that we looked at on the first page? That'll be an interesting comparison to look at, just like the Kobe Chromes are interesting to look at. Here's a humongous Kevin Durant, first his Exquisite RPA, like that's as big as it gets for Kevin Durant with the Filthy Sonics patch. Okay, Jordan collectors, this is where you're going to start to need a napkin. Pardon my language. This is a big card. This is the Ultrastar's Gold. I personally am not the biggest proponent of it, but people swear to me, and people who have held these in their hands say you just got to have it in your hands. You just got to hold it and look at it. I never have. I realize that the pack odds are off the charts, preposterous. It's a pop 16 card in BGS 9.5 condition. The last one sold about 6 months ago for 100,000, 96,000. This one is already at about 95,000, 96,000. So this thing is going to go to the moon. This is not going to finish where it's at now. We know there's going to be a lot of activity. I think this auction right here is going to be the auction that lights a fire under the hobby and kind of takes a lot of these cards you're looking at to the next level. Now, does it affect guys like you and me? I don't know. I don't have any. I mean, I have one of the cards we've looked at. I wish I had more of them, but I don't. Again, a lot of the money is not leaving the hobby. A lot of the money is being consolidated and then pushed into these crazy super rare cards. This Ultrastar's Gold is a unique card. It's a very special card. I just want to show you guys, if we look at the all-time, this card has sold 8 times since 2011. That's 11 years. So this card sold 8 times in 11 years in this grade. That's not normal, right? That lets you know the rarity of the card. Dual autograph, 1010, just crazy grade for a number to 25 autograph. It's card number 1, which also brings a premium. Perfect blue autographs. Everything about that card is magic. Here's the Lebron first year Exquisite collection, horizontal. I don't know if you want to call it a rookie card, but it's his rookie year, and it's horizontal, number to 10. A John Marant Stars and Stripes thingy. I think that's what they call it. Yep. I don't know why anyone on this earth, and again, I'm sure I'm offending somebody out there watching the video, but why in God's name on a card like this would you not get subgrades? You're basically giving money away. It doesn't make any sense to me. If you want to send it to BGS, that's one thing, right? So BGS versus PSA, there's an argument for both. But sending it to BGS with no subs is just nonsense. Like, that doesn't make any sense. What am I missing? If I'm off on this, somebody in the comments let me know. Again, I'm sorry if I offend somebody, but this doesn't compute for me. I don't understand why anybody would ever try to save a few bucks and send anything to BGS without subgrades. I just don't get it. Maybe there's some theory behind it, like it gets a higher overall grade with no subs. I don't know. Maybe they wanted it back quicker, but if you wanted it back quicker, you could have just waited. I don't know. On a card like this, I just don't get it. The trend continues. Authentic graded auto 10. Lebron, another Exquisite collection, second year patch auto, just crazy cards. Again, I'm not the ultra modern guy here, right? I collect some ultra modern, I invest in ultra modern, and I flip ultra modern. But I'm sure as heck, not going to go spend 100 grand on an Anthony Edwards gold prism or 200 grand or whatever this card goes for. He's a great player. There's just too many things that can happen. There's train tracks that he might accidentally cross when a train is coming. He might tear an ACL. He may be Sean Livingston or Derrick Rose or Grant Hill. Or, dude, there's a million things that can happen in life. Reggie Lewis comes to mind. Drazen Petrovic comes to mind. Horrible things happen to people every day. And I can't fathom spending this much money on a player who's does not have an established resume yet. Right? It's hard enough for me to spend a big money on Giannis. And Giannis already has more on his resume than Anthony Edwards very likely will ever have. And it still seems risky to me, right? Because I could go put the same money in Jordan or go put the same money in, LeBron. I mean, those guys are, LeBron's still going. He's adding to his resume, but you can't take away what he's done. These guys haven't done it yet. It just worries the hell out of me. But I'm not going to get off on that. I mean, now I sound like an old curmudgeon complaining about ultra modern prices. LeBron chosen one. We saw one of these not too long ago. No front subs on that one. There might be subs on the back. I'm not going to click it. Trae Young, RPA, true RPA, 110-19. Cards numbered 99, 3-color patch, BGS 9.5. Again, Trae Young's another one. He's established. We know he's going to be a stud. This card has said, the hell with you, 2021 bubble, and it blasted right through because there's the bubble at 55. It dropped to 36 on bubble alert, right? And then, boom, here we are where the last one sold about a month ago for $73,000. So it'll be interesting to see where this one goes. Trae is doing things. The Hawks are not. Trae is doing everything he needed to do. He's taken another step forward this season. The Hawks have not. This is an interesting card. So we're going to look at the Jordan Jambalaya. This is a card that I had as my grail to my collection, and then I got sidetracked on this Precious Metal Gems set chase. This is a card that, I've got a horrible story for you here. So I lost a BGS 9.5 of this card by $100. It would have been the biggest purchase of my entire collecting life. I lost this card for $45,000 in BGS 9.5 condition, which is better than PSA 9 in my opinion. I think most would agree, slightly better. For $42,500, I think it was something like that, about a year and a half, 2 years ago, something like that. And I was distraught, and I was like, don't worry about it, I'll get them next time, And it still haunts me to this day because if we go look at Card Ladder, this PSA 9 is a $124,000 card. The BGS 9.5 is about the same. It really irks me that ship has sailed for me, and so it doesn't look like I'm going to be picking that card up anytime soon. But I will show you there is another copy of the same Jambalaya card down below in authentic form. This card's a pop 17 in PSA 9, people. In BGS 9.5, it's a pop 42. And so that's probably why, because PSA is such a lower pop than the BGS. The PSA 10 is a pop 14. And that ain't accurate. I can promise you that. That is not what that card will go for. But anyway, that's one to keep an eye on. The Jambalaya is one of Jordan's most iconic inserts. Put it up there with the Ultrastars Gold and the PMGs. Luka Doncic Blue Ice 10. Again, we're still ultra modern, and he's still a sure thing. But is he really? Could a crane tip over and fall on Doncic? God forbid. Yes, it could. And for that reason, it just seems really risky to me. But you can see over the last 2 years, this card, we could have picked it up for $11,000 in May. Good Lord. Let's look at the last 6 months. Okay, the card seems to have settled at about $80,000. Card Ladder says 70. Right now, it's at about 60 or about 58, something like that. LeBron Refractor BGS 10. So everybody, kind of bitches about LeBron's chrome base too overpopulated. In the Refractors, also overpopulated. Well, here's a BGS 10 that really kind of shrinks the pop to 32. So that's a big number. It's 23 backwards as well. So for all of you number lovers, Spinatron, shout out to you for moving numbers around to whatever they need to be to suit your needs. This LeBron BGS 10 Refractor is a pop 32. Card Ladder says $196. You know, it just sold for that a couple weeks ago. Let's see where this one goes. It's at 48 right now. Cracked Ice, Doncic ticket. We're going to scroll by ho-hum. And this is where it just gets crazy, right? So look at this row. And if I gave you the option of which of these cards you wanted to pick up, they're all $44,000 right now. And they may not end here. Remember, I know that. I've got it in perspective. You know, these two may leave the other one. If you're asking me which card I would rather have, it is these two 400,000 times in a row before the Trae Young gold, right? Trae Young's great. I love it. Gold is great. I love it. Prism is great. I love that. But this is Michael Jordan. This is a game-used jersey auto that's like 1 in a trillion pack odds. I'm not even sure what they are, but they're nuts. And the Trae Young sold for $180,000 last sale, right? So again, Trae Young has continued to buck the trend, and it's because he's performing really well. So 111, 156, 180. Will the trend continue, and will it rise, or will it fall? Let's see what happens here. That card is a pop 4. So it's probably the same card selling over and over. The two Jordan jersey autos we talked about. I can't believe I'm scrolling past them and not even talking about them, but I am. 3 more on this row with a big Giannis 1010. Whoa, that's a really big Giannis 1010. That's a pop 4. That's at 40,000. Immaculate Collection is a fantastic product from 2013. This was, by the way, a dual LeBron Jordan autograph numbered to 50 gem mint condition. Who in their right mind would sell Zion right now? I have no idea. Not me. At least the guy got the subgrades on this one. A Marant Flawless vertical patch, number 225. Lebron Chrome Refractor, Bowman Chrome Refractor, PSA 10. Those cards were actually numbered. A lot of people don't know that. Those cards were numbered, unlike the Topps Chrome Refractor, number 300. Anthony Edwards, RPA. Tatum, RPA. He is on fire. Great timing for this one right here. I don't have it pulled up in Card Ladder, but really good timing on that one. And here we go. This is more interesting stuff. So we saw a PSA 10 Jordan 86 Fleer, number 57. We saw a SGC with a PWCC top 30% sticker. Now to throw another wrench into it, we see a 86 Fleer 57 Jordan rookie BGS 9.5 minimum gem, but it's got a gold sticker on it. So a minimum gem with a gold sticker. If it couldn't get any more confusing, if there's any more evidence you need as to why people want to buy the freaking PSA slab, here's a great example. So Mike Baker thinks this is one of the greatest 9.5s, and it's a min gem. So basically Mike Baker is saying, Beckett, you got it wrong. But that card's at 32,000 now. I assure you that card will not finish there. This card, honestly, I think, you know, these have been going for anywhere from 50 to 60 from what I've seen lately. In fact, we can go up here and look. I should know this by now because I check Jordans almost in every auction. There you go. So, you know, the Card Ladder's got it at 55, right, for the BGS 9.5. It's been going from anywhere from, you know, as low as 49 all the way up to as high as 84, again, depending on the subs and the centering. The average is 62. This card's going over 62. You can book that. There is no way that card sells for $62,000. You know, it's already at whatever 32,000 plus 20% is. No way. The only thing that the potential bidder might have going for him if he's trying to get this for under 60,000 is that there's a PSA 10 and an SGC 10 that we already looked at on the higher rows. So you know, maybe supply will diminish or at least suppress that demand a little bit for those of us out there looking for the best 86 Fleer Jordan copy that we can find in this auction. Doncic blue color match. Here's the Trae Young BGS 9, so we can compare that one to the Trae Young. I think we saw a 9.5 earlier. Really cool looking patch. I think it might even be a better patch. I can't remember. I didn't look at it. I don't want to scroll all the way up. Anyway, you got another chance at a Trae Young. Again, Zion, not the time. Not sure what this guy's doing, but he's listed it. It is what it is. Maybe he said, the hell with it, I'm ready to get out. Another Exquisite Jordan patch from 2003, first year, in 8.5. A Duncan red PMG. We got our LeBron rookie essential credentials now numbered to 102. This card is going to jump. You can throw out that PSA 8. I know it matters to some extent, but that card doesn't come along very often. Here is another Trae Young, another true RPA Trae Young, numbered to 99. This one's a PSA 8 with a 10 auto. It'll be interesting to see the BGS 9 versus the PSA 8 with a 10 auto and see where that goes. Different patches, but both very cool patches, 3 colors each. Jordan Thunder and Lightning, super rare card. I don't think I pulled this one up. No, I didn't. But super difficult card to grade. I think I own this card in a PSA 8. I might even own it in a BGS 8. I think I own it in a BGS 8. I'm looking to upgrade, but I'm sure as hell not capable of grabbing this one right now, given what the PMG set chase has done to my wallet. This is a pop 1 of 16. Again, really big card from a really big product. Skybox Premium yielded some of the greatest Jordan inserts of the 90s. I'm sure a lot of Jordan collectors would agree with me there. The Steph Refractor, I mean, look, we're on row 20-something, and it's a Steph Refractor BGS 9.5. Remember, his refractors are numbered to 500. Here is a black 1 of 1. So this will be an interesting look. Is the black 1 of 1 Prism Trae Young? This is the true black. This is not choice or disco or fast break or inserts or any of that crap. This is the best, I think, the best Prism Trae Young card, Trae Young rookie card in existence. Well, actually, it could be the non-auto. I guess the non-auto would be the best, but auto would be close behind. It's the true black. It's 1 of 1. Is this going to sell for more than the National Treasures RPAs that we looked at? I think we looked at 3 of them. Is this going to sell for more? I don't know. It's something to keep an eye on, and so that's why I've got it starred. We'll know in about 10 days. The Kevin Durant Orange Refractor 10. Kobe Black 1 of 1 from 2015. Cool card there for Kobe collectors. This is an under-the-radar Lebron rookie. A lot of people aren't familiar with, including myself. I wasn't until I saw a little video clip from PWCC on Instagram. But this is a minimum gem, black diamond rainbow, another dual autograph, Jordan and LeBron. Another Jordan Exquisite collection, number pieces auto. Man, there's a lot of really cool Exquisites in here. You've got your LeBron 9.5 refractor, which is a little more affordable, you know, compared to the BGS that we looked at. Where was it? Somewhere up here. Oh, maybe I skipped it. No, there it is. Let's look at the BGS 9.5, you know, so we can keep an eye on it. So that's pop 427, whereas the BGS 10 is pop 32. So it's really apples and oranges, guys. It's like comparing the Zion base to the Zion, you know, gold. Maybe not that big, maybe not that big a disparity. The Jordan Star 8.5, right? And so this is a card that's had an interesting path. It's actually settled down, right? And so over the last 6 months, we've got a pretty stable idea. This card's about a $36,000 card, $30 to $40,000 card, I think we can safely say. But if we zoom out a little bit and we go look at the last 2 years, whew, if that ain't a middle finger, I don't know what is. That's like 2 middle fingers right at you. It was worth double in the bubble. Okay, sold. You know, really, it sold for double more than once. Like it looks like almost 3 times. So this card's really retreated, but it looks like it's found the new floor, just like the '86 Fleer PSA 10 did. Again, when people tend to hyper focus on what's happened the last year, whereas if you scroll out 2 years, you know, people are 500%ing their money. You know, on this card you have. Let's see, up 280%. So that's a pretty nice return. The Giannis Prism Silver PSA 10 is his MVP push and him putting the Bucks on his back and putting them in the number 2 seed right now, right on the heels of the Heat. Come on, let's go Bucks. This PSA 10 is a pop 74. It's at $30,000 approximately from Card Ladder. One just sold 2 days ago for $29,480. This one is already there, so that's gone, right? That's going past 30. There's no way that's not. That's a good indication for you know, Giannis rookie card collectors. I'm one of them. I own the card in a BGS 9.5 minimum gem condition, so I'll be happy to see the PSA 10 make a little run, and it'll increase the value of my BGS 9.5. Wish I'd have bought the PSA 10. Another LaMelo low parallel insert thingy, RPA, whatever you want to call it. It's not the 99 true RPA. It's numbered to 8. Again, I don't like National Treasures giving us, you know, numbered to 5, numbered to 8, you know, numbered to 25, numbered to 49, numbered to 99. I don't like that. I don't know what you guys feel about that. I wish the whole hobby, I wish everything Panini's doing is taking us away of certainty and predictability into uncertainty and unpredictability and confusion. It's a barrier to entry for new people trying to spend money in our hobby. I wish they'd cut it out. 2 more LeBrons. I got to go quicker. A Kobe Essential Credential. Kobe Credentials. Number to 499. That is a rookie card, guys, right there in a BGS 9 condition. This is a pop 2. This is a massive Giannis card. Why this card doesn't sell for more than the silver, I will never know. It should. Maybe it will. It's a 10-10. It's literally about as good as it gets. Back then, I know it's not the same now, but back then, blues, reds, greens in 2013 Prism, oranges, all those are significantly more rare than the silver. Way more rare, not even close. So keep that in mind. That's going to fetch a gigantic number. That's going over 30,000. I don't care what anybody says. That's a $40, $50, $60,000 card. Again, Zion, this is an amazing card. Pop 1 of 2, quad pristine, black label. man, that it is what it is. You got a Jordan black label. Anytime you got a Jordan autographed black label and it's from Ultimate Collection, I mean, that's a crazy number that's going to fetch. We got another Exquisite LeBron, Gold Kaboom Curry, another Blue Ice, so we get to see the disparity between minimum gem BGS 9.5 and the PSA 10 Doncic that we saw a few rows up. Here's a horizontal Doncic rookie. The James Harden. This is a card, I think I pulled this up. This card's undervalued. I know that sounds crazy because I'm talking about a card that's $28,000, but when you see Trae Young cards, I mean, I don't understand. What's the difference? James Harden is better than Trae Young, and he's got, 12 years, 13 years under his belt of being better than Trae Young. I know there's a lot of meat left on the bone with Trae Young's career, and maybe not with Harden, although he's in a great position right now. But give me this card all day long, and if I get to choose between this and 5 of these and 1 gold Trae Young or 10 of these, give me the freaking Hardens all day long. I just don't get it. I don't understand it. Anyway, and I'm not a Harden collector. I don't have any Harden rookies. I got none, nothing, not one. Here's the other Jordan Jambalaya Authentic that I was telling you guys about. Another Jordan PSA 9 with a PWCC A sticker, top 30%. That'll push $30,000 for sure. It's already at, what is that? I don't know, 20,500 with the buyer's premium. No, 22,000, something like that. 24,000. Steph Curry, Exquisite Auto, rookie numbered. Another LeBron Chrome, Bowman Chrome Refractor. Remember, those are numbered to 300. We saw a PSA 10 earlier. We see the BGS 9.5 here. Here is the a really good looking. It does have the little horizontal black line here, but somehow it's still got a 9. I don't know. The centering and edges and all that looks good, but it's got the little black line. It's going to cost it, and that's going to skew these comps for this card, man. If your card's got the little black line down here, or this little horizontal print defect, it's not going to go for as much. So it'll be interesting to see what that Magic Bird rookie goes for. Again, as far as I know, the only rookie card in the history of the basketball card collecting hobby with 2 of the top 10 players of all time on it. And for that reason, I think it's a buy. And another reason is I own it, so buy it. Black Refractor LeBron rookie 8.5. Those are tough to grade. Everybody knows that. Another horizontal Doncic rookie, a Kobe Essential Credentials Future numbered to 81. Not as rookie. This is a third-year Kobe. The Jordan Molten Metal Fusion. Kind of looks like the Platinum Portraits a lot, right? With the pinholes here and the Jordan image in the background. Really good-looking card. That card's numbered to 250. 8.5. You can throw the grade out the window because it doesn't matter. Ooh, here is a banger. Razor sharp, absolutely insane Wilt Chamberlain 7.5 SGC, top 15% eye appeal and well deserved. Kobe autograph, Jordan, LeBron, Magic, pretty good trio there. Here's the gold Trae Young autograph 1010, a LeBron rookie jambalaya PSA 8, a Kobe platinum medallion. This is a sticker that my 9-year-old daughter made for me. No, I'm just kidding. This is the Prism jewel sticker that we always talk about. Silly looking, but highly coveted by Jordan collectors because of the rarity. It's pop 1 of 7. This is the rare small box variation for those of you who are experts on the Prism jewel sticker. I have no idea what that means. It is a little fancy sticker if you ask me. It kind of got that starburst look to it. Jordan, Magic, Bird. These would be the 3 if I could choose. This is tough. If I had to choose which triple auto I would I want Jordan, LeBron, Kobe, or would I want Jordan, Magic, and Bird? I think I would go with Jordan, Chris Middleton, and Giannis. But this would be a nice second place here. This is Doncic horizontal 1010. Really good looking card. It just looks weird to see these cards in SGC. I don't know what it is. I don't know. It just seems weird to me. Here's a Jordan Wizards and Kobe dual patch auto numbered to 10. Damn, that's an awesome card. Graded 9, mint 9. I don't think they graded the auto. To me, it's always hard to understand what exactly PSA graded. Is the card a 9? Is the auto a 9? I don't know, because sometimes they change the way the words appear on the slab depending on what year you submitted it. This John Morant looks as good as any of the John Morants that I've seen up above. I think this looks better than the National Treasures. I love the acetate finish. It's numbered to 25, so it's a red parallel. Again, there's a whole world of arguments out there waiting as to whether you would want the numbered to 99 true rookie card, whoever decided that, or a lower serial numbered parallel version of the same card. The patches get better on the lower numbered cards. That much I do know. I don't know. Interesting to see. 910 Steph Exquisite auto. Here's another Wilt. So another opportunity. So you got your SGC 7.5 up here, which we said was razor sharp. And then you've got your PSA 7. So let's see the battle of the Wilt Chamberlain 7s and between PSA and SGC and see who wins. Somebody's probably going to buy the card, not the grade. Kevin Durant, BGS 10 Refractor. Wow, that's a big card. Kobe Jambalaya, another, here's a BGS 10 versus PSA 10. Another good one to watch. It's a battle. Like, I love looking at these auctions because there's battle between the grades and the slabs and the subs and the stickers and all that. John Morant, Gold Shimmer, Jolly Rancher 9. We're getting there, guys. So that's 96 down. I've got 65 to go. I'm going to go a little bit quicker. We're already at 35 minutes. That's just too long. Tim Duncan, Refractor, PSA 10. I had this card. It makes me sick now that I see how much it's worth. Doncic, Orange, PSA 9. LeBron, kind of under the radar. Most people are not quite as familiar with the Upper Deck SE die cuts, Future Stars. This one's number to 25, BGS 9.5. That's a really cool. And then we got 3 here. I'm just going to start scrolling a little bit faster, fellas. No offense to you guys if you were the listing consigner for these cards. More LeBron, a purple Doncic, a LeBron gold second year, PSA 10, not Topps Chrome, but Topps. Those are really hard to grade, as evidenced by the population of 3. We've got a Jordan LeBron sticker, dual auto, number 220. Scoring Kings 10, right? A card that's near and dear to my heart. I own the Scoring Kings PSA 10 set. I got to say that every time because I'm so proud of myself for putting that together so quickly. Anyway, here's a 10. That's been going in the 15 to 20 range. I saw somebody on Facebook have one the other day for sale for 15 net out the door. I didn't read the comments to see if somebody snatched it, but that seemed like a really good price to me. And it was a well-vetted, established seller on Facebook as well. But this one is already at, about 14,000. So we'll see where it ends up at. Really, again, I can't stress enough. I've said this on every video. It's impossible to take pictures of this card. I swear to God, I think one of the reasons this card struggles is nobody can get a good picture of it. And so if you've never held one in your hand, you don't know what it's going to look like. I promise you it will not look like this. It's actually nice, like kind of variation of purple color with beautiful lightning coming down in the back. These cards are just impossible to capture in photographs, and I don't know why. Here is a massive Tracy McGrady card. I'm lucky enough to own 2 copies of Tracy McGrady's PMG Red rookie card. This is the Skybox Premium Star Rubies, numbered to 50 in PSA 10 condition. It's the only one. If you're a Tracy McGrady collector, this has got to be somewhere in the top 5 Tracy McGrady cards in the world. I'm sure the PMG Green, PMG Red, this card is got to be right near the top of the list from Skybox Premium. Another Steph, a Tiger Stripe, John Morant, a Gold Kaboom KD in the Warriors uniform, the White Sparkle, notable nicknames Kobe, dual autograph Jordan and LeBron, a Jolly Rancher, green over here, John Morant. Again, too many parallels. Panini, stop it, cut it out, hand it over to Fanatics and do your thing. Fanatics, please save the hobby. This is one where I don't mind because it's team color match. It's a red shimmer. I sold it. I owned in the past this card, the red 299 rookie card in PSA 9 condition. I have sold it card, but I actually pulled it out of a pack. I did a video on it. It was graded a BGS, I think BGS 8, and it came back a PSA 9 because I cracked and resubbed it because I knew BGS screwed it up as usual. Jordan Credentials, PSA 8. These are cards that, in PSA even, PWCC wrote on here, amazing quality for the grade. I'm not sure that's real helpful. The grade is what it is, but I do agree. It does look like a much better card than the grade of 8. It looks super sharp to me. But this is a card, in an auction like this with 161 items, the fact that it's a PSA 8, this card could go a little bit under the radar. I know there's a lot of eyes on this auction, and PWCC and Golden do a great job, but if you've got 165 options, 161 options to choose from, a low-grade Jordan card that means this much could kind of go for under the last comp. An Anthony Edwards logo man, one of one. No, numbered to 5, but it is a pop one. One of the best Dwayne Wade rookie cards in the world right here. We see it again, the 2003 Ultimate Collection 1010, and here's another one, 2003 Limited Logos 8.5. A LeBron. This card's definitely going to go under the radar in this auction. I don't know whose idea it was to put this in here. This is not a good idea. This card would be a whale in the PWCC Weekly Auction. Putting this card in the PWCC Premier Auction up against 161 other cards, I don't think is a great idea. That's just me. That's just my opinion. It is a courtside gold number to 10, so we'll see where it goes. This is as good as it gets, right? These varsity letter cards are insane looking. Really good looking. One of one masterpiece. It's the only one out there. It just, God, what a really cool looking card right there. Kawhi Leonard, National Treasures, RPA, true RPA, BGS 9.5, horizontal. Again, I'm not an expert on 2012 National Treasures, but I think the horizontal is the true RPA in that year. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if there is a vertical, but I think that was the year where like horizontal, and along with the Harden year, horizontal was all you got. I think we just saw this card. We did. And so we see it again in a different grade, just slabbed authentic. Magic, limited logos, really good looking card. By this point, guys, I'm desensitized. I'm looking at an upper deck PSA 10 LeBron autograph rookie card from Sweet Shot. And it means nothing to me because I've looked at 150 other cards just as good. I mean, the Jordan Nike promo PSA 10 is down here at $10,000. These are cards that just haven't been bid on, right? They're not going to go for $10,000. This is a much bigger card than $10,000. It's just nobody's bid on it yet, so it hasn't run yet, and it's probably because there's 150 other options to choose from. Dual autograph, LeBron, Essential Credentials, Future, 4th year card, number to 75 in gem condition. Jeez, man. Kobe Gold Auto Prism, Doncic Rookie 1010 Fast Break Gold number to 10. Good Lord, that's a whale right there. Another LeBron Upper Deck Legend, Sign of the Times, Kobe, DeMar DeRozan. So somebody decided they're going to put their DeMar DeRozan in the Premier. I personally would have put it in the Weekly or tried to sell it on social media. That's somebody else's prerogative, whatever. I just don't know if that's going to get what it needs to get in an auction like this. But I do wish the seller the best of luck. And there's probably never been a better time to sell a DeMar DeRozan card than right now. Because I think bad things are in store in the playoffs. That's just my opinion. Doncic 1 of 1. Rookie card auto. Wow. I don't like the vinyls. I know people swear by the vinyls. I think they look terrible. I think they look dull. I just don't like them. But again, it is a humongous card, and it's one of the best prospects in the last 20 years, and it's 1 of 1. So it's a really cool patch card here for the Trae Young, and I like the fact that he's on here in the light blue and red uniform. That just really pops with the red shoes. Really good looking card. I know it's horizontal and people don't dig it, but that's a really big time card. A LeBron Finest PSA 10, Luka and Trae. That's a low number too. Oh, that's 1 of 1. Holy crap. That won't go for $10,000 or $8,000, I assure you. So that is a Trae and Luka 1 of 1 masterpiece. That's a big card right there. I'm going to star that mug. Then we've got a Barkley XRC 9.5 condition. That's a pretty rare card right there. Pop 1 of 9 with a PWCC sticker. Another Giannis auto rookie card, another Zion horizontal National Treasures rookie card, a Precious Metal Gems green, and people are going to be like, why is there a Ron Mercer card in here? If you know, you know. If you collect Precious Metal Gems, red or green, you just know. Watch what happens with that card. You're going to laugh your ass off. I can go out on a limb right now, and I will say I will eat my shorts if this does not set the all-time record for a Ron Mercer card. Chris, Christina, and Josh, you can put me on the record. This card is going to break the all-time Ron Mercer card, so put it on the card ladder headlines right now. Gold Giannis 2017. Gold 2012 Harden. That's a huge card too, man. I love that set. Here's another one of those vinyl. I don't know what blockchain means. I'm too old. LeBron, Doncic, Marant, Carmelo sneaking in. Color Blast Doncic, PSA 10. Green Doncic, Black Velocity Doncic. I don't know what that's doing in here. I guess it'll hit the number. Steph. And then, of course, Gold Clay Kaboom is in the PWCC Premier Auction. That seems like a poor decision, in my opinion. And then LeBron and Melo dual autograph. That's it. Oh, my gosh. I am tired of talking. I wish I could have spent more time on each individual card, guys. I've got a lot more that I would love to talk about and share with you. Again, what are we at? 43 minutes. I'm trying to keep these things under an hour. So thank you guys for watching. Remember, hit the subscribe button, comment, and let me know what you think about what we've gone through. If you agree or disagree with anything, or if there's anything I left out that you'd like to, like to discuss, and maybe I'll discuss it in 10 days when I come to you guys with the Premier Auction risers and fallers and recap. I'm going through all 161 cards just like this. It's going to take a lot longer. That's probably going to be an hour and a half video. That is going to be an absolute Bible of a video. It's going to take forever because I like to look at card ladder and see what cards did in comparison to the last card that sold. And even though I don't own very many of these cards, it is nice to look at big, beautiful, badass cards like this, these grails, and see where the market's headed, or at least the ultra high-end market is headed. So thank you guys for listening. I appreciate you subscribers that have already subscribed. I can't tell you enough, and I post them on Instagram every once in a while. The kind messages I get, the direct messages, or just the comments on my Instagram posts. I really do appreciate you guys that have told me to keep going, keep pumping out the content, that you like the content, that I'm kind of outside the box and a little bit more straightforward. Hopefully I don't rub people the wrong way. I certainly don't intend to, and I certainly don't intend to come off as a know-it-all, because while I do feel like I have put a lot of time and energy into the hobby and I have a pretty good frame of reference for the whole basketball card hobby, by no means do I think I know as much as some of the guys out there. So I'm a minnow swimming in a pond amongst whales, and just happy to be a part of it and enjoying it every single day. So thank you guys for watching. Keep collecting, stay positive in the hobby, and peace.